The summer movie season is kicking off, and it's kicking off with the newest Marvel movie. Today on Mark's Movie Reviews, it's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Your old pal Mark Cappis here with the latest Mark's Movie Reviews. I can't believe this is just Doctor Strange's second solo outing, given how he was such a big part of the Avengers and the last Spider-Man film. But Doctor Strange's second solo outing is finally here, and spiraling out of Spider-Man, the doors of the multiverse have been blown right open. Of course, Doctor Strange 2 did have some difficulties getting here. Scott Derrickson, the dude who did the first Doctor Strange movie, he was originally signed on to bring us the second outing, but he wound up leaving over good old creative differences. But what a guy they got to take over for him. Legendary director Sam Raimi, he of the Evil Dead movies, the guy who helped usher in Marvel's dominance at the box office by giving us the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy, that Sam Raimi, he is back behind the cameras giving us another Marvel movie. And I tell ya, I was excited to see Raimi return to this toy box. So now that we got the players all set, how is the return to the world of Doctor Strange? In our post-Endgame world, Doctor Strange is in a bit of a melancholy. People who lost 5 years of their life in the blip keep questioning him as to whether it was truly the only way. His one-time girlfriend, whom he still has feelings for, Dr. Christine Palmer, is getting married. And then a young girl named America Chavez literally drops into his life. Chavez has the power to open portals through the multiverse, and now she's being chased by something that wants to steal that power. When Strange recognizes the mark of witchcraft on the demons chasing Chavez, he reaches out to Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, for help. And now it's Strange and Chavez in a chase across the multiverse, encountering alternate Stranges and twisted versions of familiar heroes as they try to stop the evil forces pursuing them. Okay, one of the things I like the most, it's a pretty major spoiler. If you don't want the movie spoiled for you, I would suggest ending the video right now. I'll give you to the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Wanda's the villain. Based on the trailers, I thought for sure Wanda was going to be Strange's sidekick throughout the whole movie and make a heel turn in the third act. But no, like 15 minutes in, as soon as Doctor Strange goes to her for help, she's all, "Mwahaha! It was me all along! Now bring me the girl!" Given the events of WandaVision, Wanda is now tearing through the multiverse, trying to find the universe where her kids are still alive. The fact that they were so upfront with this plot twist was quite refreshing. Let's see what else. This is probably the most gruesome Marvel movie to date. They're really pushing the limits of that PG-13 rating and how much gore they're showing. We do have some rather grisly deaths in the film, along with all kinds of undead monsters and creatures. We got some truly imaginative magic battles as well. There's this one where there's sheet music being thrown about, so Doctor Strange and the guy he's fighting, they actually pull the music notes off the pages, and music becomes their instrument of destruction. It's this magical musical battle. It was really pretty cool. The performances are still great. Benedict Cumberbatch's American accent has finally grown on me. Elizabeth Olsen still phenomenal as Wanda, especially in her most villainous moments. And of course, a special shout out to the music. Danny Elfman, he's Sam Raimi's guy. He's back doing the music. Danny Elfman is one of the composers that made me fall in love with film scores. It's just good stuff all around. It would have been nicer if we got more time to really get to know America Chavez as a character. I mean, we're kind of into the chase so quickly, we really don't get a chance to let her breathe and become her own person. The midsection drags a little bit where we get some cameos. Don't get me wrong, they're great cameos, but they do slow things down a bit. Okay, I'm getting into another spoiler about the cameos. Another spoiler, another countdown, 3, 2, 1. They brought back Black Bolt. From that terrible, terrible Inhumans movie, they brought back Black Bolt. All of the TV characters to bring into the movies, and you bring Black Bolt from the terrible, terrible, terrible Inhumans show. It's on Disney Plus now if you want to see how terrible it really was. And yeah, again, going back to the cameos, we got a post-credit stinger that will have you Googling, who the hell was that? As soon as the end credits start rolling. At the end of the day, this was just another great entry in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, even though it does get a little overstuffed at times. On my good old nib scale, I'm going to give it 3 out of 4 nibs. And that'll do it for this week's installment of Mark's Movie Reviews. I really still got to come up with some really cool way to end this, but as they taught me in broadcast school, when you don't know what to say next, just shut up and play the next song.